Hi, you guys. Thanks for showing up today. Where are my people? Where are my people? Okay, sounds good. All right, where are you? Let me see your faces. Oh, there you are. Yay, real life, in real life, but on Zoom. Where's everybody else? Hmm. Oh, hey, whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Hi, you guys. How are we doing? Lost track of time. We were having so much fun in the last class. They were like, Kumu, it's time to leave. I'm like, no, it's not. Anyway. Oh, there we go. How many people do we have right now? 11. I need more students. I just need some more students. You guys have your notebooks? Okay. There's Neo. Oh my gosh, yesterday we went paddling. There's some jumping whales. You did too? Did you go at Kahi?
No. Oh yeah, I did.
You guys went outside the wall a little bit and then you guys went in and surfed, yeah?
Yeah, to the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had some nice waves to surf, real long. There's Tasia. Huge whales. You could hear them. I was gonna make the whale sound, but then I thought, I better not.
I feel like that would have been pretty cool.
Dory. Yeah,
That's the one.
Kayla, you got a whale sound? Do you know what whales sound like? No? Yeah. Okay, show me your notes. You got your notes? Where's your beautiful notes? Yes, no, from last week. Notes. Okay. In the chat, you have your short little quiz. Should be pretty easy. You can use your notes, but my suggestion to you is to answer the questions and then go back and use your notes to double check. Okay, okay, Emily? Cute your hair. Okay. All you guys cute. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys 10 minutes. Is everybody on? Everybody on? Yes. Okay, I'm going to time you for 10 minutes and then we'll move on. Okay, so make sure. We good? Everybody on? Give me a thumbs up so I can start the time. If not, not fair. Okay. All right, go for it. Okay, comma in the chat. All right, there are a number of you guys who are already done. Not bad scores, you guys. Good job. Go ahead and get into our Canvas. There is an assignment. You guys can start answering the first question, which relates to scene 1. So go ahead and make a copy, fix your settings, and then start answering. Very good. You guys have about 2.5 more minutes left, so make sure you submit in about 2 minutes. Okay, you have about 20 more seconds left. Okay, we should be done. Everybody good? All right, let's go ahead and get onto our canvas. We're going to be moving on from our quiz. Still missing one quiz. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and get into our Antigone questions. Okay, let's go ahead and take about maybe 3 minutes to answer question 1 in scene 1. So go ahead and make a copy. Make a copy, and then you're just gonna pick out maybe 4 to 5 events. You're just gonna list the events that led to this. Okay, we're making a copy of the Antigone questions in our module. Okay, let's work on question number 1. Go ahead and pick 4 to 5 events that led Antigone up to this point. So I'm gonna start it off first. We had Oedipus stabbed his eyes out, right? Fulfilled his prophecy, stabbed his eyes out, and now he gave the throne, right? After he passed away, he gave the throne to his sons, Polynices and Eteocles, correct? Okay, then what happened? I'm going to start calling on people, so let's make sure that you're ready to go. After Polynices and Eteocles have the control of the throne, what happens? Okay, let's start with Tasia. What happens?
Didn't they both have that? They both died in a battle.
Okay, let's back up a little bit, right? So there was a deal, right, with both of the sons basically having the right to rule the throne, right? And so what was that deal? Emily, what was that deal?
They could share their time on the throne.
Right, every other year. And I made that joke to help you guys remember, right? It's like sharing the front seat with your siblings. We're not very good at it, right? And so they're not very good at it either. And in fact, Eteocles, he wants to remain on the throne, right? So he exiles his brother. Okay, then they get into a fight, right? Because Polynices is like, no, I'm the rightful ruler too, right? So he brings the Argive army to try and remove his own brother from the throne just for 1 year. I mean, come on, fair's fair. Then what happens? Hey, Diesel, then what happens?
They share a throne for 1 year at a time,
Yeah, and then what happens?
and then how do you say his name?
Which one?
Uh,
Eteocles or Polynices?
Eteocles doesn't
Yeah.
allow Polynices to rule.
Okay, and then what happens?
They fight each other
Okay.
and both die.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. Both die. Then what happens? Kayla. So you guys should be typing this like crazy, yeah? On those bullets. You're going to be turning in this worksheet. Okay, yes.
Doesn't Ismene and Antigone get the curse of Oedipus?
Oedipus? Right. They all basically get the curse, right? They're going to like, their fates are secure, right? But basically, what happens after that? Uncle Creon, right? Uncle Creon is now on the throne, right? And he says, what's his decree? Nai, what's his decree?
Was it that Polynices's body cannot be buried because like he was a bad guy, and the other person he could be buried. Wait, I wrote it down. That Polynices, since he broke the exile, that he could not be buried, and then the other guy he had deeds, so he could be buried.
Right. He had an honorable death, right? That's the big deal in Greek mythology or Greek culture. You need a proper burial as stated by the gods, right? And so if a body isn't buried, all these like bad jujus come out, right? And so you're going to see that the sister, right? Antigone's like, Ismene, you want to help me? And what does Ismene say? Becca, what does Ismene say?
She says no because it's against the law.
Right. I'm scared, sister. And uncle said no, right? So we're going to follow the rule of man. Antigone comes back and says, what, Maddie? Can you use your Antigone voice? Sister. I'm joking. We cannot hear you. We cannot hear you. Yeah. You gotta speak closer to the mic.
Antigone says that tell her not to bury Polynices, she's still going to.
Right. I hope when you guys are reading Antigone that, I don't know, it'd be funny. I always want to see a pigeon version of this. Sister, like, help me. And Ismene says, no, I'm scared. I don't like lickings, right? And then Antigone is like, okay, fine. I'll do it myself, right? Then what happens, Nella girl? Nella, what happens after Antigone is like, okay, chicken, I'll do it myself? I'm like having the whole teacher Zoom meme thing happen before my eyes. Oh, yeah. Becca, you gonna read? Yeah, scenes 2, 3, and 4. Answer the questions. Okay, you can check in with your partner in crime on your answers. It's fine. Okay. Okay. All right, because it's hard. All right. Let's see. Niao. Then what happens?
After she says she's gonna do it herself.
Yeah. Who finds that she did it?
Wasn't it let me look for my notes one fast.
Yeah.
Is it the Sentry?
Century. Yeah. Kayla, what happens?
They had to like hide on a mountain, like they're napping, I guess, and then they saw her like there.
Yeah, they're like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
what is that girl doing? Is that a girl? Right? They're like looking like that. Right? And then basically they pulled sticks. They were like, okay, shortest one, gotta go and tell Creon something happened. Right? So the Sentry goes and tells Creon. What happens in that conversation? Kalukalani, what happens in that conversation? King Creon says what? You have a king voice? Use it. You idiot! What?
Like what he says to the Sentry.
Yeah, what does he say?
He says that um that's Antigone, but like I don't know.
Okay, we go phone a friend. Damon, help us out here. Creon
what?
says,
Oh
what?
yeah, it was like something that was the niece, so he doesn't really believe it, and there's
Yeah.
like no evidence.
Right.
So like, but they said that they saw her, so then they brought her in or something like
Right.
that, right?
Yeah. He's like, you bulai. We're going back to the pigeon version. Right? You bulai. Couldn't have been my niece. My niece would listen to me. Right? But really, she's a rebel. She's sticking to the law of the gods. She doesn't believe in the law of man. Okay? Whereas Ismini is real short-sighted, nearsighted, right? She cannot see past what's happening next. Like she just thinks, oh, we got to listen to our uncle because he said, right? So there you have it. That's what we have at this point. We good? Okay, so then we're going to move in to scene 2. Okay, and the Sentry is going to say some other things. But before that, you guys, I want to talk about one. We're going to set up our notebooks. So take out your notebooks and let's turn the page to a new sheet of paper. Do your folding, whatever folding you need to do for the Cornell notes. Okay, and let's title your first pair of notes or your first page of notes as Antigone Scene 2. Don't forget to date it. The dates really help keep you guys organized, I hope. Yeah, today is February 9th. 5 more days till Valentine's. Oh, come on. Just give yourself a Valentine's. That's the best way. You win either way. Say, oh, happy Valentine's to me. Yes. What are you going to get yourselves for Valentine's? I got myself some Andes mints. Do you guys know what those are? Chocolate mints. I particularly like them in the refrigerator. Can you see me in the refrigerator eating mints? No. Okay. Like a little monkey. All right, so what we have here is scene 2. I need you to write real big the word pride. 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 This scene could be easily titled Pride. Okay. At the very top, I want you to write impeachment trials. Okay. I'm not going to say either way, whatever's going on with the impeachment trials, but I want to call attention to 2 modes of learning about leadership. You have the amazing experience, and I don't know if it's a coincidence, but you have the experience of learning what good leadership looks like through Antigone and with today's first day of the impeachment hearings in the Senate. Everybody know that that's going on? Yes or no? Yes? And it's not the first impeachment. Show me with your fingers. What impeachment is this? Yeah, the second, not the third, the second. Okay, comma. Okay, so I'm not saying whatever political stuff. I'm focusing on leadership, right? I look at my screen and I see all of you guys. And some of you guys are already in leadership positions, whether it's at the beach, for your teams, your cheer teams, okay? Whether it's with your family, okay? And even down the road, I want you guys to write this down. The question is, what makes a good leader? Write that question down. Okay, write it down in your notes. That should guide you through scene 2, even 3. Okay. And then the other question, skip some lines down. What does not make a good leader? Okay. I need you guys to watch the news, to just take a look what's happening. We have both sides presenting arguments whether the previous president should be removed, right? And we are witness to a moment in history here, okay? Because for the rest of your lives, people are going to be talking about this. Where were you? How old were you when this happened, right? And what is your answer going to be? Oh, I kind of heard what was going on, but I didn't really know. Or are you going to be, 10, 20 years down the road saying, you know what, we were learning about Antigone and the qualities of leadership. And the impeachment trial was going on at the same time. This is what is acceptable and not acceptable for me being a leader. And this is what I expect from my leaders that we vote in. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay. Nowhere did I mention if I think the former president should be impeached or not. So I want to make that clear because that's not my job. Okay, my job is to point things out with what is relevant from what we're reading to what is actually happening now. Okay, so let's tie in real world connections, because when I look at the screen and I see all of you guys, I know for sure that some of you guys are going to be leaders. And what type of leader are you going to be? Okay, so we're gonna this is gonna be a major lesson in leadership roles. Okay, go ahead and write the number 1 space 2. Okay, 1 and 2. So there are, I think, there's more, but two moments where you really see a person's true leadership qualities. 2. Does anybody know what 2 moments you really see somebody step up to be the kind of leader they're supposed to be? Anybody? Can anybody guess? One, you'll see a person's true leadership qualities during a moment of chaos or crisis. Go ahead and write that down. Chaos or crisis, right? When things get hard, you'll see a person's true quality of leadership come up. Okay. What's the second one? Does anybody know when the second moment you can see someone's true self being a leader? Maka, do you know? Take a guess.
Like when they need to be, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's something like that, right? You
Yeah.
know when people are a leader or not, when they have to become leaders in a powerful position, right? So what do you do when you become team captain, right? Or what do you do when your mom says, before I come home from work, I need you to make sure that all the chores are done, right? And what do? I'll just wait till like the last 15 minutes and then I'll just try and fix up the house or something, right? Or what happens when you are that team captain, right? And you are chosen by your peers, your team captain, your teammates to be team captain. How do you respond, right? Do you make people better? Right? Do you lead just by action? How do you become a leader, right? And everybody will have a different style. Okay? I know as a coach, I can pick out who's going to be my team captains. And I've picked team captains that weren't seniors before because the seniors weren't ready to lead. I've picked team captains that were younger because they were natural leaders. Okay. So for you guys, I want you guys to use this moment in time to learn from Antigone, okay, and what's going on with this impeachment trial. Okay, enough on that. I want you guys to go to, can everybody get onto their PDF for Antigone? Can you give me a thumbs up? Because if not, I'm going to email you. Anela, did you at least find it or no? Who else? Anela,
I tried to press on it and it says web block.
did you try another way?
Yes. I tried to take the stuff and put it into like the search bar and it still says web block.
Okay. Anybody else? I'm so slow my computer right now. It's tired already. Okay. And then what I need you to do is, okay, just Anela. I wasn't looking at my screen. Anybody else need it? Just Nella. Just Nella go. Okay. Okay. I just sent it to you on email. All right. So let's go to the, let me see. So many tabs open. You guys have choke tabs open at the end of the day. It's like crazy. I don't know how I get so many tabs open by the end of the day. I don't know how it looks on your screen, but if you go to like page 11, maybe? Is it page 11? Yeah. Okay, so it's line 278. Everybody go to line 278 in scene 1. Everybody find it. So this was the last question, yeah. And it was like, basically, what is it talking about, right? Who is this talking about? So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice more of this like deciphering, this analysis of words. Okay, so when we look at this, the chorus, right? And we know the chorus's function is to give backstory information, right? To fill in the gaps, but also to act as the kind of like, I told you so, right? So what we have here is a chorus starting up. Prior to this, we have Creon and the sentry kind of like talking smack to each other, right? Creon's like, who paid you, right? Who paid you to send you to me, right? And the sentry is like, you better watch your step, right? I'm just here trying to do my job. Okay, so then the chorus, you're gonna see that the chorus ends every scene, okay? Because the chorus will wrap it up for us, right? And they kind of talk in real like figurative language. So I wanted to have you guys take a look at this so that I can kind of like get you guys familiar with this. Emily, you're gonna hopefully you can fill in Rebecca, okay, Becca, about this kind of stuff, yeah. So when you look at this, line 278, numberless are the world's wonders. What does that mean? Anybody want to take a stab? We're just guessing here. It doesn't matter. Okay, Ahi, go ahead. Thank you.
What I got from this was basically there are many wonderful things in the world. It's just not everybody sees all of them.
Yeah. Hey, there's an infinite amount of wonders in the world. But the most wonderful thing in the world is man. Why? We're imperfect, right? We cannot be perfect. If you meet a perfect person, can you send them this way? I want to meet that person. Emily's like, you already met me. I'm good. Just joking. All right. Okay. But I mean, this is what the chorus is saying, right? There's so many wonders in this world. It's unreal, but none more wonderful than a man, right? Then we have this next part to my dog's barking like crazy is the stormy gray sea, right? Symbolism for a stormy gray sea. When you say, oh, I'm in a stormy gray sea, what does that mean to you? Nai, if you were to tell me, Kumu, I'm in a stormy gray sea, what would that mean to you?
I'm in a rough patch.
Right. What else? Let's have Tasia add to that. If you tell me, Kumu, I had a stormy gray sea of a game last weekend.
Like a bad game.
Bad, right? 2 left feet. I don't know. Maybe you have 2 good left feet. Okay, Nella, what about you? If you were to say, Coombs, I'm in a stormy gray sea.
I don't know.
Damien, tell me.
Like you're kind of down right now.
Yeah.
Or like it's hard.
Yeah, you got some obstacles, right? So I'm going to give you guys a perfect example, and I'm going to ask it through questions to Niao. Niao, what does Hilo Bay look like when it's stormy and gray?
Looks like doo-doo water.
Yeah, we cannot see the bottom, right? And when the sky is stormy, we don't know where the shore is sometimes. Sometimes you can't even see the wall. Stormy gray sea, right? Figurative language, symbolism, a metaphor for the you know what has hit the fan, right? We in trouble, right? So who is in trouble at this point? There are 2 options. Kekama, who are the 2 that might be in trouble at this point? Hello, can you hear me?
What page? Right.
Just off the top of your head, my man. Emily, Kekama, phone a friend. It's you. Who are the 2 people that could possibly be in the stormy gray sea at this point?
Antigone and the sentry.
Okay. Did the sentry do anything wrong at this point? No. He's your typical don't kill the messenger guy, right? He is that guy. Okay. Who would the other person be? Take a guess, Diesel.
I don't know.
Oh, man. Brother man, you did really well on your quiz. Okay. The other person would be Creon. Why Creon? Somebody tell me. Oh, Maka. Maka is like, my hand's flying off.
Is it because like that's his family, so like he's kind of embarrassed by that?
Yeah, he is. Right? But he laid down the law, right? And right now, he's going against the law of the gods, right? He has an unburied body, and all of that juju is coming out into his city, right? So we're going to learn what are the repercussions of not properly burying someone, right? Okay. When you challenge the gods, usually you know who loses, right? All right, so let's move on. I'm going to be breaking you guys up into groups. Okay. I want you guys in your groups to just on your own read scene 2, then stop, answer the questions in a group, then go on and read scene 3 and answer the questions in a group. Okay. If you do this right, you could potentially get through scene 2 and 3 or part of 3 and then just have scene 4 to read. Okay. Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna break you guys up. Everybody made a copy, share the settings with anyone with the link can comment. Everybody good on that? Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, some of these questions are kind of hard, but together you guys could make one big brain, okay? Hang on. Okay, so as you read, don't forget to take notes. Oh, shoot. We didn't set up all the notes. Can you turn the page in your notebook and then title the next page Antigone Scene 3? We got to draw some things. We got to draw Haman, Yaman. Haman and King Creon. Okay, they're kind of duking it out. You got to make them like stick figures, like with the dukes up. And then the next drawing you're going to make is of 3 people: Antigone, Ismene, and Creon. Okay, got it? So the first pair is going to be the discussion between father and son, Haman and Creon, Yaman. And then the second, go ahead and draw it now. We're drawing stick people, Ahi, you get them. Okay. Is going to be 3 people: Antigone, Ismene, and Creon. Okay, you guys ready? Okay. Go ahead, work together. Niao, are you talking to Diesel?
Yes, I'm talking to Diesel.
Okay, stay focused. I see you guys talking to each other. I'm like, I'm gonna go check where Niao's doing.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they're talking stories with each other.
Yeah.
What's up?
I was just asking him a question.
You're making him laugh too, so there's that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's get it.
Yes, please.
Oh, we're reading up to scene 2 when it finishes, and then we're gonna like meet back up and talk about it.
Okay, sounds good. Hey. I think we should write a pigeon version of this. I think it would be great.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny to watch and read and try and act it out.
Mm-hmm. That would be.
Should put out to the theater kids or
Yeah. That would be
the next-
awesome.
the next
No,
whole
sis,
weekend.
you stay there in your corner. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, how you guys doing? Did you guys finish scene 2 already, or are you guys still working on it?
We're working on it.
Okay, mahalo. Don't forget, you guys need to answer these questions. You guys can answer them all together. Just that scene 3, that make your own metaphor one with a box. You just do that one on your own. But the rest you guys can handle together, okay? It's good like that. I think it's getting colder, you guys.
The snow on the mountain is going. Like I was driving to school and it was almost gone.
Almost gone already?
Yeah, almost all of it is gone already.
What a sad. Hi, you guys. What lines are you on? What line? Tasha, what about you?
I'm on scene 3.
Say that again.
On scene 3. I just finished scene 2.
Oh, okay. So once you're done with scene, you guys all done with scene 2? Okay, so let's go ahead and answer the questions in scene 2 and then move on. So do that together, okay? So make sure you talk to each other, okay?
We can't hear you. Or
She was on mute before we can hear her.
No, you cannot.
we can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me now. Okay. Are you guys done with scene 2? Okay, so you guys should be answering the questions. You guys answer them all together, okay? And then move on to scene 3. Emily. You guys done with scene 2? Okay, make sure you guys answer the questions together and then move on. Okay.
Can't hear you. You're not on mute, but
That puppy.
a puppy?
Yeah. Is that a puppy? Oh. Is that yours?
Yeah.
That's cute.
That's
Now, what's its name?
Lola.
Jonah.
Lola.
Lona.
Lola?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Lona. It's a girl. Oh, how cute.
She's a pretty gal. So cute. Okay.
Wait, you have a tattoo?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, grown adult.
I didn't know you had a tattoo. Explain.
Oh.
What's the meaning?
Oh, where? This one. My grandma.
So what on your bicep?
Yeah, she's sitting there staring at me.
That's my grandma.
That's cool.
That I still had one of her letters she wrote to me. And then this one, these are my siblings. The 4 times I did the Molokai channel. My niece, nephew, and nephew. And I have one more coming, so I gotta put one more Manu. And then that's the Mauna. That's my parents. I got it in New Zealand. Okay, now can we move on? Funny. Why? Damien, you want a tattoo?
Maybe later.
Everyone
Right
wants
now.
a tattoo.
Choose wisely, okay? This is my
Yeah, it's kind of permanent.
yeah. This is my Ohana arm. Yeah. So answer the questions together, yeah? Okay, so which one are you guys on?
Oh, we just like finished it by reading.
Oh, okay. So what does this quote mean? No pride on earth is free of the curse of heaven.
To me, it means that no matter how high no matter how high you may seem, like on earth, you are not higher than the gods.
Make sure you can tie it into why it's important, yeah, to the story. Okay, and then number 2 should be pretty straightforward. Okay, and then number 3 is going to be hard again, so you might have to put your heads together for that. Okay, you guys. What did you guys come up with for number 1? Okay, Kama, what do you have?
I didn't come up with anything. I can't figure out the quote. No pride on earth is free of the curse of heaven. So
I'll give it my best try.
trying.
So here's what I kind of got. How I took that quote was when it said, "No pride on earth is free of the curse of heaven." And would that be line? That would be 484.
Yeah. Emily, what do you think?
I think even though they had a good or bad like reputation on earth, they're still gonna go to heaven, I guess.
So what is pride?
Like their image or
Okay, wait. I'm gonna stop the breakout rooms because I don't think I covered this part. Hang on. Let's go back. Okay. So, ekalamai, I don't think I talked about pride, right? So what is pride? Does anybody know what pride is? Anala, what is pride to you?
Something that I have a lot of faith and passion for.
Okay, good. You can have pride in the things you do, right? So we're talking about the word pride because I forgot to talk about that before I sent you guys off into the pasture or the yonder or whatever. So pride, right? It's that passion, right? That firm belief in something you do. What else? Ahi, do you know what pride is?
To not be ashamed of something that you do.
I love that. Yes, totally, right? You don't have any shame in it. Yeah, I'm a kappa too. That's me. Who you, right? I mean, that's just how it goes, right? It is what it is. So for you guys, what other things do you have pride in? Nai, what about you? What is something that adds to having some pride here?
like I can't really think of anything right now.
Okay, let's try somebody else. Kalukalani, what about you? What do you have pride in? Okay, Niao?
that I go to Kamehameha schools.
Oh, right. That thing's gonna live in you forever, right? I mean, usually when people ask what school do you go to and you say Kamehameha schools, you get a reaction, a specific type of reaction. Yeah, like a oh, right on. Right? Followed with like, oh, your parents must be so proud. Oh, so lucky at school lunch. Just joking. But there's usually some kind of response to that, right? Oh, what school do you work at? Oh, I work at Kamehameha schools. Oh, wow, the Mecca. The Mecca of what? There's still local kids with uniforms on, right? Similar issues. What do, right? Okay. Another instance where you have this pride is when you put on your uniform. Not your school uniform, like if you play on a team, right? How many of you guys play on a team? Yeah? Okay. And you're not playing for the name in the back, right? Your last name. You're playing for the name on the front, right? Buccaneers. Just joking. I'm not going there. And in some ways, it's a really good thing to have pride, right? You do it for your ohana, right? I turned in all my work. Why? Well, because I want to make you proud of me, right? Or Dad, I want to make you proud of me. So I did all my work, right? You can also have pride within yourself. You tell yourself you want to maintain this certain level of expectation for yourself, and you follow through. And sometimes when you don't follow through, and you can bounce back. That's still having pride, right, in who you are. Very important to have. However, there's also the opposite end of that, right? Where you can have too much pride. Okay, so when you guys are looking at question 1 in scene 2, no pride on earth is free of the curse of heaven. First of all, let's call out that oxymoron. What is that, the curse of heaven, right? That's an oxymoron. It's like a beautiful mess, right? Something good with something bad. What does that make it? Kind of okay, bad? I don't know, right? So this oxymoron of the curse of heaven, what is that, right? But when we have this pride, no pride on earth is free of the curse of heaven, right? At the end of the day, people are going to know what you use that pride for. Okay, so go ahead and relate it back to the story. Okay, why is this important? Got it? Okay, think about pride tonight. Like, what are you proud of? What are the people around you proud of, right? And pride is not the same as being proud of something, right? Pride is more than that. There's a different weight. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have you guys go back into your breakout rooms. Try to get through scene 2 questions, okay? All of them. Okay, bye. I can't stop eating Cheez-Its. What's your favorite snack, Kayla?
I like goldfish.
Mm-hmm. They're similar to Cheez-Its. Ahi, what about you, buddy?
Wait, what's the question?
What's your favorite snack?
Oh, my favorite snack? I don't know. Probably gummy bears.
Oh, that was the other day. My niece asked, I go, Elsa, I have a present for you. It's a snack. She goes, Auntie, savory or sweet? I was like, what? She's 9.
She knows. She knows.
Savory or sweet, Auntie? Oh. How's about a thank you? Okay, so let's get to, you guys think you guys can get to this quote here? Find it, okay? Find it in the in scene 2 so that you can read before and after. You have to try to figure out why it's important. Okay, hi. Okay, how's it going? What did you guys get for number 1? Deja, what did you come up with?
I guess like if you're too prideful, then you'll always be reminded that you're human and you can be taken away from Earth.
Okay, and why is it important to the story? What does it relate to in the story?
I feel like it relates to like King Creon.
Okay. Okay, Maddie, in what way? I cannot hear you.
Crown is really powerful and like really prideful because even though his own family like went against him, he still goes on with the law and is trying to punish Antigone for it.
Right. Okay, so make sure you type that in there, okay? Everybody's turning in their own document, but you guys can all help each other out, okay? Cool. You're in a different room today, Maddie. Is this your room? Your actual room? Oh, cool. Fun. Okay, did you guys answer number 2? Why is Antigone upset with Ismene? Kalukalani, what did you say about this?
I put that Antigone is mad because Ismene, like, she didn't commit any crimes and she didn't want to bury, what's his name?
Poor King Polynices.
Polynices. She didn't want to bury Polynices, so she didn't commit any crimes. And now she wants to also take fault for what Antigone did.
Right. It's like the opposite of credit, right? Like, oh, I'm going to take credit. Most times people take credit for doing something, right? But she's taking credit for not doing something, right? And like, if we were to write the pigeon version of this, it would be hilarious, right? It'd be like, no, you're not getting in trouble with me. You stay over there, right? I mean, it's just a sisterly thing to do, right? Wait a minute, you were a wussy and didn't want to help me, right? And now I'm the one who's leaving this earth, not you, right? So it's really kind of backwards, right? Okay, what about number 3? Did you guys get to number 3 yet? Tasia? What are you guys thinking about for number 3?
I put like how the gods are really unhappy that Creon is punishing Antigone, and in line 470, it says, when the long darkness undersea roars up and bursts, drumming death upon the wind of sand. It's kind of like saying how like the gods are warning him to not punish her for something that is honorable, as to bury Polynices.
Very good. Very. Okay, what else? Okay. So again, as you guys know, the chorus, right, kind of wraps everything up for us at the end of each scene, right? So if you guys go to the last stanza before scene 3 starts, you can also see what that means, okay? Maybe you can find something from over there, but good job, okay? I'm gonna be closing out class soon, so make sure you finish scene 2 questions, and then we'll close out class, okay, guys? Kikama, how's question number 3? Did you answer it?
Oh, I couldn't figure it out.
Okay. I want you guys to try and work together on this because it's hard. Okay, so
Is there a warning?
yeah, what is the warning, right? So before each scene closes out, the chorus, right, does their "I told you so," right? So before scene 2 closes out, look at the last stanza before it closes. Okay. All right. I'm gonna close the class. So let's go into the main room. Okay.
Wait, Kumu,
Yo.
I have to pack up.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Scene 4. Yeah. Get all the way to scene 4. Answer those questions.
will do.
Yeah. Okay, you guys. Get through scene 4. Okay. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Don't forget to add your own comparison to leadership qualities. Okay. Don't forget to ask for Cheez-Its. It's my favorite. I love Cheez-Its. That and Cheetos. I don't know. Okay. And then email me if you, oh yes, thank you. Oh yes, yes, sir. All right. Okay, so email me if you need help. Okay. If not, FaceTime each other and work through it. Okay. Bye, you guys.
One question.
Yo, you, your assignments.
Me.
Yes, you should look at your KS Connect and then email me what you will need to make up. Yes, Kikama.
Yeah, I know. It's
Do we have class
the
on Monday
reading.
next week?
I believe it's a holiday.
Oh, for real?
Well, for me it is, and for Nai it is, but I mean,
Oh, Kikami, you can go to
Yeah,
school. It's
thank
okay.
you can go to work, you can go to school. I'm not going to be there. I hope I'm at Hapuna or something because this weather on this side is harsh. Read. Make sure you read. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes, Nai.
number 3, our group, we kept trying to figure it out, and we went to scene 3 to figure it out too. It was like,
Oh, okay. So what did you guys come up with? This is interesting.
We really didn't get anything because we were like, okay, but doesn't it have to be in scene 2?
It does have to be in scene 2.
And like the a lot of the things that were like going at a warning were by the choragus.
Yeah, that's the old section of the course. So all these things like the anti-strophe, the strophe, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the anti-strophe, they're just parts, like first part, second part of the chorus. And then the choragus is like the elders of the chorus that are like saying like, hey, you better watch yourself. Like, okay.
And I was thinking like, I would think a warning from Korean would be like, you're alone here in that opinion. Like, you're the one that's guilty, not them.
Okay. So if you, are you on your PDF?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start at line 485.
485. 85. Okay.
The strange dreams of men. Right? So Creon, what is his dreams, right? He wants to be this amazing leader, right?
Mm-hmm.
They bring them ghosts of joy. But as they drowse, in meaning, fall asleep or, forget, right? Not all there. The waking embers burn them, like they catch up, right? They wake them up, like, oh shoot, right?
Mhm.
Or they walk with fixed eyes as blind men walk. So when you're hearing that last line, you're thinking, okay, Creon is not blind, so this must be figurative. What do you think it might mean?
Like he's not seeing what his actions will lead up in the future.
Yeah, why, right? So that would be the why. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'll get it. I think I'll get it.
You're there. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
Hey, can you look at your KS Connect and email me what assignments you would like to complete? Because, girl, I'm pretty sure that you can actually get an A in my class, but I don't know. We got some tutu action going on. Can?
Yeah.
So let me know. Okay.
Okay. I will.
Okay. Okay. Bye.